the final video of our Building the Time Off Request System. My name is Kyle. I'm with OptimumHQ, your business solutions platform. If you haven't yet watched parts 1 and 2, please do so to get caught up. Today we're going to finish building the time off request system within OptimumHQ. Last time we successfully filled out a new time off request. Now we need to create a time off request page to view all time off requests and create the ability for managers to approve or deny them. We'll create a new page called New Vacation Requests. We'll tie it to the approved time off workflow. Let's drag over the data we want to see on this page. Employee name, first day off, first day back, number of days, approved on, and reason. You can easily drag and drop these columns in the order you'd like. Let's check out our new page. We can see all the data is displaying correctly in each column. Now let's jump back over to the workflow side and update the approved time off workflow. We'll add our dataset step first to generate our form fields. We want to add a rule that will automatically set the approved on date when a time off request gets approved by a manager. We'll create an assignment rule and assign the value now to the approved on row in the dataset. Let's also create a rule that will set the status as approved when this workflow is run. Be sure to clear the cache. Let's head back over to the portal side and edit our new vacation request page. We want to add a wrench action that will allow managers to approve new time off requests and tie it to the approved time off workflow we just updated. Workflow number 2393. We'll also add list parameters so that the new requests are displayed and can be approved. We'll create a new page called Approved Vacation Requests, where, as you guessed it, our approved time off request will be displayed. We'll create list parameters so that only approved requests show on this page. We'll pull over the same columns we have on the new vacation request page. Now let's see it in action. I'm going to approve John Doe's new vacation request. Now we'll go over to the approved vacation request page, and there it is. Now that we have the basic functionality down, let's add a few widgets to display the information in a more visual manner. We're going to create a dashboard page. Make the display type widgets, since we plan on only having widgets on this page to display information. Now we need to create a few segments of data for the widgets to display. Each widget has to be tied to a segment. The first one we create will count the active employees and display that number on our dashboards page. Under conditions, we'll simply have the system count employees that have the status active. Now we need to save this segment. Here we can see a new feature of the OptimumHQ system called versioning. Versioning allows administrators to build and test new features and workflows prior to publishing them to their full user base. Administrators are also able to roll back previous published versions if a feature isn't quite ready or working properly. We'll add a release tag with notes that explains what is new about this version, select Publish, and click Continue. Let's go back to our dashboard page and add our first widget that will tie to the segment we just created. We're going to select Info Box since we just want to display the number of active employees. There are several types of widgets to choose from based on the type of information you'd like to display. We'll label it Active Employees. Choose an appropriate icon and select the workflow and segment the widget will tie to. We can see it's displaying the correct information to active employees. Now we need to create several more segments. One for each widget we'd like to add, since they will all be displaying different information. This one will count new time off requests and display that number, so we can easily see the information at a glance. For our conditions, we'll select approved on date is null, which means it has not yet been approved. Next, we'll create a segment that'll count the approved vacation request. For conditions, we'll select approved on date is not null. Pretty easy, right? You can also run a segment to ensure it works properly before moving on. We'll now add the two new info box widgets that will display the number of new time off requests and approved time off requests to our dashboard page. We'll follow the same process we did before. We can easily change the color and icons of each widget as needed. Boom, there they are. By following the same steps we did previously, we'll create the last segments we need that we will link a calendar widget to. Let's add the calendar widget and link it to our data. We'll link it to the dashboard page we created and select the correct workflow and segment. We'll make the new vacation requests red if they're pending and have them display as green once they're approved. Let's test it out and add a new vacation request and go through the process. Now let's approve it. We can see it's now displaying on the approved vacation request page. Now we'll take a look at our dashboard page with all of our widgets. Widgets are updated in real time, so as new requests come in and are approved, the numbers on the info boxes will update as well, as will the calendar. We can see the calendar is currently displaying one pending request and one approved request for November. At any time, if you'd like to update how these widgets look or change the information, you can do so easily. Now we have a fully functional time off request system built within the OptimumHQ system. Stay tuned for more Build It Yourself series coming soon. Thanks for watching. All right, that's it. Cue the music.